Today I'm going to show you how to make banoffee pie. It is a classic British dessert. It's no bake, which makes it wonderful and easy for a Valentine's Day special dinner. It just tastes like the most amazing ice cream sundae, banana split that you've ever had in your life. Our crust is only 2 ingredients. British biscuit cookies, sometimes known as digestives, and 1 stick of butter, half a cup. We're just going to melt that for about a minute in the microwave. Pulse the cookies for about 30 seconds, just until everything is finely ground. Once the cookies are nice and finely ground, we're going to turn it out into a bowl, make a well in the center, and we're going to add our melted butter to it. And then we want to mix it thoroughly. Once it'll hold and it's nice and firm, we're going to turn it out into our pan. I'm using a springform pan because I want straight sides. Often for banoffee pie, you see it with straight edges. The best way to spread this into the pie shell I found is to begin with a spatula and then finish with a flat-bottomed measuring cup, and we're going to work the crust all the way into the corners. That way, once we release the pan from the crust, we aren't going to have any weak spots. It'll be even thickness all the way around. We want to chill this completely for approximately 4 hours, or you can freeze it for about an hour. Once it's firm, we're just going to pull it out and fill it. If it's sticking at all to the edges of the pan, just set it over a bowl of warm water just for a few seconds, just until it breaks loose. Now, choosing the right caramel for this is important. I have found that this one works very well. It is slightly thin, but the flavor is fantastic. I'm just using a spreader that I've warmed a little bit under hot water. So I'm just topping this with a little bit of flake salt. I really like getting those little bits of salt to balance out the sweetness of this pie. We have our crust made, it's filled with caramel, we have a little bit of salt on it, it's ready for the bananas. I look for bananas that are just starting to ripen. You don't want them too ripe, you don't want it too firm. It takes about 3 bananas roughly to fill it. I have an extra one just in case. So now we're just going to whip some cream to top the pie. And there is a little trick to this. I just like to add a little bit of caramel to the cream. If you're planning on making this ahead and serving it in a few hours, I would omit the caramel because it does make the cream a little heavier. Just drizzle a little caramel over the top. That'll be perfect. The recipe is very simple. It's just 2 cups of whipped cream, 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla, plus 2 tablespoons or so of caramel if you're using it. And we want to whip this until it's really stiff peaks. You want it to be able to set up and stay up for an hour or 2 so you're ready to serve. We're just going to top the pie now and finish it with a little bit of chocolate and a drizzle of caramel. I am using a Callebaut chocolate, a little brick, and I'm just going to shave it over the top. Now there is a trick to shaving chocolate. You definitely want everything cold. So I have the grater chilling, the plate that I'm going to put it on, and the chocolate all in the refrigerator right now. We're just going to shave that over very quickly and top it with a drizzle of caramel, and it'll be perfect. And there it is, our banoffee pie, combination of bananas, caramel, cream, and chocolate. It's wonderful.